Hello. Let me going to try pulling up a stream. I have it on Steam, but it looks like it's not coming up until it starts on Steam. So that's why I'm going to be watching it though, because you can win a Steam Deck. Oh, they haven't started streaming yet. Okay, well that explains a lot. Is there like on YouTube a trailer loop, but it's on YouTube, so you can't loop it? Good. All right, I guess we're just here for a bit. So, Tekken 8 waiting room. I had a dream last night. Good start. I had a dream last night where it was the Tekken 8 trailer for the Game Awards, right? And by the way, if there's been any leaks, I have not seen anything. I just woke up. I haven't seen a single thing if there's been a leak. So in my dream, right? in the trailer, there were like 6 characters that were shown off. There was like, it was weird because there was like Devil Jin, but he was split off into 3 like clones of himself, like Jin and then Super, and then Devil Jin, and then like Super Devil Jin from, you know, like Tekken Tag. There was Yoshimitsu, there was Huarong, and there was also Xianghua for some reason as a guest character. That was weird. So anyway, I'm hoping that there are like 6 characters revealed this time around. And I would like to reiterate, the game's coming out on August 8th. That's it. Oh, there is a little splash screen. Oh, that's useful. Right, well, while we're waiting, let's just take a moment to look at the nominees, because I have not looked, all right? So, let's go here. Let's do this, and let's do this, okay? So what are the nominees for the Game Awards? Game of the Year. I like how they blur it out so you can't even really see the images. I have played not a single one of these games. I don't know what this game is. I don't know what this game is. I didn't even know that this game was released. Yeah, it's probably Elden Ring, right? Oh god, can I just go forward? Oh, here we go. Next category. Best game direction. It's the same games. What? Like, it's all the same games. Outstanding creative vision and innovation in game design and game direction design. Kratos! Kratos, you need to put the crystal over there, Kratos. Okay. Like, really, this award should go to Vampire Survivors. I think that's just objectively true. Vampire Survivors basically started its own genre. But no, Kratos, you gotta move the block 2 spaces to the left, Kratos. Best narrative. It's the same games. They're the same games. Like, Jesus, did the people who put up the nominees here play more than 5 games over the course of a year? And did they play a single indie game? I don't know, maybe this is an indie game. I know that these aren't. Maybe this is too. I don't know. Oh no, they probably are. I don't recognize the studios. And we got best narrative. Kratos! Kratos! Put the block on the Switch there, Kratos! Best art direction. They're the same fucking games. They're the same games. Oh yeah, best art direction. You have realism, realism, and realism. Like, there's a difference between art direction and, like, setting / atmosphere, right? These games are more of the setting. That's different from the art direction. And I don't know about this one. Oh yeah, isn't this the one that was kind of shit, but they tried to be really edgy with it? Best art direction, my ass. Best score and music. I mean, there's only one choice here. It's Metal Hellsinger. Who knows Elden Ring for its music? Maybe I'm wrong, but I've never heard anything about Elden Ring's music. Nor Xenoblade, like, in general. Again, I think these people have played 5 games. Like, you gotta put, like, Project Diva up here, and it would be any of these, even though it's just Hatsune Miku. Because, you know, it actually has a soundtrack that matters, because it's a rhythm game. Best audio design. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. God of War. Kratos! Kratos, you gotta turn the music up a bit, Kratos. You gotta hear where the glowing crystal is coming from, Kratos. Gran Turismo. I mean, I guess there's a little bit more variety here, but it's the same games. This isn't a game award show. This is just, oh, like, let's just throw these 5 games into a bunch of different categories for what it did better or what it did worse. Best performance. They're the same fucking games. Games for impact. A thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. What does that even mean? I haven't heard of any of these games. Not just seen them, I haven't heard of them. What are these games? These games are probably like point and clicks, but they're like, oh, the main character is gay. And then they throw it in here. Like, they could have been it like, it doesn't actually matter to the plot. They just did that to pander. And then the Game Awards is like, we gotta give you an award. It's the year 2022, and somehow it's still, like, controversial to have a gay character, I guess. I don't know. Best ongoing. Game for outstanding development of ongoing content. I mean, honestly, that probably goes to, like, Genshin Impact's a gacha game. Fuck off. You want to say best ongoing and then give it to a gacha game, motherfucker? These people are making hand over fist in money by releasing a single character. They release one character, and all of these goddamn Genshin players are opening their wallets and being like, oh, I gotta pull up my credit card, and spending hundreds of dollars to get this one character. Like, fuck off. I mean, based on what I know, this probably goes to Final Fantasy 14, right? I mean, Apex is pretty good too, don't get me wrong. I like Apex, but I mean, for ongoing, from what I understand, Final Fantasy 14 has a great free-to-play model, and it has a ton of content, and they keep adding content, and everyone's pretty happy with it, and they do a great job of catering to people who, you know, have been playing the game for a while. Yeah, I'd say Final Fantasy 14 on that one. Wow, I voted for one. Best indie. I only know Call of the Lamb here. I don't. Oh wait, no, I played Neon White for a Steam game demo safari, and the game was shit. I don't know any of the other ones, so Call of the Lamb. Best mobile game. Apex Legends as a mobile game? Huh? All of these suck, slice and dice. This is a gacha game. I have never even heard of this game, but I can tell just based on the picture this is a fucking gacha game. It's one of those generic tower defense gacha games that are trash, and I don't understand why anyone plays them. Diablo Immortal is hilarious. Genshin is just another gacha game. I don't know what this is, but it's Marvel, so people are probably gonna vote for it. And I don't know how you play Apex Legends on mobile. These all suck. Best community support. It's the same games. It's the same fucking games. Anyway, probably Final Fantasy. Like, giving it to Apex Legends, ha, that's a good joke. Innovation and accessibility. Kratos! Are you fucking dead, Kratos? Kratos, you have to look at the images, Kratos, and then you have to input them into the stone tablet in the right order. Best VR. Well, Bone Lab is shit. I have heard of Moss but never played it. Don't know any of these games. This award should go to Compound. Best action game. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Oh man. Well, I don't know any of these. Best action and adventure. They really created a second category for best action game just so they could put God of War in it again. Kratos, stop running in circles, Kratos! This is supposed to be an adventure game! Why are you following the linear path like the developers intended, Kratos? Adventure game, my ass. Best role-playing. Triangle Strategy. This game looks sick. I don't know any of the games, but Triangle Strategy looks sick. I have that game on my wish list. I want to play it. Best fighting. Oh boy, here we are. DNF Duel. Fuck no. I'm sorry, I've played that game enough though. No. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. This isn't a fighting game. King of Fighters 15 matchmaking is still broken. Multiverse is a fucking trash. Did you see how hard this game fell off? No one thinks it's good. And then this isn't a fighting game. I don't know what this game is, but this isn't a fighting game. Like it's not even close. I mean, yeah, it's King of Fighters, right? Man, fighting games just didn't come out this year, huh? We got DNF Duel and King of Fighters 15. Lots of games got rollback netcode, which was cool, but no fighting games came out. Best family. They're all Nintendo games. Isn't that interesting? Lego Star Wars just for the boycott vote. Fuck Nintendo. Best sim. Isn't Victoria 3 and Total War Warhammer 3 god-awful? They had another Mario and Rabbids game. Didn't this first one come out like 7 years ago? I have no idea what this... I don't know what either of these games are. Man, those strategy games came out this year either, huh? These all suck. Best sport. Best multiplayer. Overwatch 2. I wonder who paid the Game Awards to put Overwatch 2 here. I mean, these are all shit, right? I didn't even know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a multiplayer. Oh yeah, isn't this the side-scrolling beat 'em up game? I guess it'd go to that. Content Creator of the Year. I don't know who these people are. Best Debut Indie. Oh yeah, Vampire Survivors. Absolutely. Finally, a game that deserves my vote. Finally, I see a game that's being nominated and think, yeah, that's the one, 100%. Best Adaptation. What does that mean? Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to a not entertainment medium. What? Oh, these are like TV shows. I haven't seen any of them. I don't know half of them. Most anticipated game. Final Fantasy VI has a trailer now? Huh. I have never heard of any of these. Okay, I've heard of Final Fantasy 16, but I mean, it's Final Fantasy 16. Of course, they're going to have a 16. I didn't know this had a trailer, even. I didn't know there was any information on this. I mean, the only one I've heard of is Resident Evil 4, so. Best esports. Esports! Esports! No, you love esports! Esports is fucking trash. Yeah, all of these are shit. I don't even know what this game is. I guess Counter-Strike because I played it. Best esports athlete. I recognize these two. Why isn't like Aslan Ash on here? Outstanding for performance and conduct in 2022. Oh, okay, I see why there is no one in the FGC on here. I guess this is just for 2022, so that's why Aslan Ash wouldn't be here. Isn't there like a Street Fighter guy who should be on here? I don't know. Best esports team. Man, if Panda was on here, that would be hilarious. Isn't FaZe like a joke? Is FaZe still a serious clan? They play Counter-Strike now instead of Call of Duty. Never heard of any of these other ones. Probably because I don't play these games. Best esports coach. Esports teams have coaches? Why? It's so weird. I don't understand esports teams. Best esports event. EVO! EVO was shit. EVO was shit. I'm sorry. EVO was... Oh man, EVO 2022 was so bad. You remember when there was a commercial break in the middle of top 8 for Guilty Gear? Not a commercial break. They couldn't figure out how to stream the event properly for the top 8 of Guilty Gear Strive. Man, EVO was bad this year. All right, that's the categories, and just in time as well, because it looks like it's started. It is 7:30. It should be starting soon. Anyway, if there's anything to take from this, it's that the Game Awards are really shit. Beyond saving. Oh, there we go. I would like to make it clear here as well. As soon as the Tekken 8 trailer comes out, I'm out. I'm only here for Tekken 8. After that, I'm done. How do you have the music drop while also saying, hey, you might find this offensive?
What's up, everybody? Welcome
Oh
to
my,
the
that dress is disgusting. Oh no, I can feel the static electricity forming just looking at it. Holy.
We've got exclusive content, awards, world premieres, side quests, and our own exclusive soundtrack. Kidding on the soundtrack. I don't know how to write music. I'm Sydney Goodman, and I am live at the Microsoft Theater here for
What am I watching?
We are streaming around the world to millions, and our big show starts so soon, where we will honor the best gaming has to offer.
No, you won't.
At upcoming games
No, you won't. You have the same 5 games in every category. The best gaming has to offer. Meanwhile, the journalists have played 7 games.
Already tuned in. Here's your legendary reward of a first look at what's next for Dead Cells. Back in 2018,
what's Dead
they
Cells?
won at the Game Awards, so let's check out what they've got going on.
I feel like I've heard of it. Maybe I've heard of it. I don't know. Up the stairs. Oh yeah, Dead Cells. This is the roguelike. I remember now. They're updating this game still? I've gotta tell you, I don't care about this cinematic bullshit. Oh, but they drew it. It's a cartoon. Who cares? Who cares? Why would I care? This tells me nothing. Okay.
So good.
You could have just said Dead Cells Castlevania DLC and have been done with it.
These games stay with you long after you've finished them, literally, unless you delete them off your phone. Here are your nominees. Apex Legends Mobile, Diablo Immortal, Genshin Impact, Marvel Snap,
How did Diablo Immortal get such a big reaction? It's Diablo Immortal and it's Blizzard.
Marvel Snap.
Never heard of it.
Oh my god! Ah! Oh my gosh! Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you to Marvel for taking an incredible chance on us. Thank you to our publisher Newverse. Thank you to the incredible community of Marvel Snap players around the world.
What am I watching?
You know, we were here like.
Listen, I haven't watched the Game Awards in like 7 years. Okay,
Starting a new company is scary, and we wanted to thank all the incredible other startups.
Why does he sound like Shaggy?
And for real.
Like, it's not perpetual. It was just in that one moment when he said scary.
We did it. Thank you so much.
Huge congratulations to Marvel Snap. And heads up,
Best
this
mobile
year we're
game is
partnered
Slice
with
and Dice.
Discord, and you can head to the Game Awards Discord server to discuss
I've never played it, but
the
Marvel
show
Snap is trash.
and watch together. Yeah. And now, buckle up for 3 world premieres in a row. Ooh. First is a game that is up for Best Debut Indie, and now it's headed to a whole new platform. This is Vampire Survivors.
Oh yeah, the Vampire Survivors came out of early access recently.
Folks have phones. The original Vampire Survivors is out now on mobile. The full game for free, for real.
Man,
Please be excited. Available now for iOS and Android. Stop doing drugs. Be the bullet hell. Oh yeah.
I couldn't imagine playing Vampire Survivors on mobile. It takes too long and you can't really pause it. Why would you wanna play Vampire Survivors on mobile?
1917.
I don't get it.
The Great War rages on. 2 brothers fight to survive the trenches, alongside other valiant hearts. Desperate to find their way home.
This game's old, isn't it? Oh, it's coming to mobile. Okay, sure.
Trapped in an endless cycle. Fighting, dying, returning.
This game looks kind of cool. I'll give it up. Like third-person bullet house. I'm guessing it's a roguelike. That seems cool. Okay, I'm down. That's
Returnal, which won
something.
Last year at the Game Awards is coming to PC in early 2023. And all I can say is I love that I'm actually getting paid to watch these right now. I cannot wait for these games to come out. If we're being honest, I've been doing way too much socializing with
Yeah, man, I like
friends
getting
and
paid
spending way too
to
much time in nature
take my
lately.
breaks as well.
Enough of that. Okay, so we are going to take a super quick break, but there is plenty more opening act after we check in with gaming icon Ninja, who is going to show us a new way to game with Xbox and Samsung.
I'm here in my living room to show you a whole new way to play Xbox games.
Anyway, people still play shooters with a controller, huh? Man, I don't get it. Why would you play shooters with a controller? I don't see how that's fun. I mean, then again, this guy's playing Fortnite.
How can you tell?
So,
Trust me.
what do I know?
I heard the same thing happened in Guyana. The rats.
The rats?
I knew it. I knew we'd have to pay a price for the corruption of our souls.
The rats? Hugo! I have like a visceral reaction to the name Hugo after watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5.
I'm sorry for everything.
Things aren't always nice, but you can change them.
I like how every other like point in this trailer is just rats. It's a swarm of rats. It's like walking, rats, running, rats, fighting rats.
You need a hand in there.
No, I got it.
I'm Susie the elephant, Rose's best friend.
This is a horror game. This looks like a horror game.
Everything okay?
All good, honey.
You're sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. Come on, come on.
Come on in, kids.
This is the worst Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, you couldn't have done that away from all of the stuff on the table. Okay,
Yep,
I don't
you
know
can
what just
actually
happened.
buy your own Cutie Bean green elephant plushie from It Takes Two, which won Game of the Year last year. And Joseph Harris will be presenting the Game of the
Never
Year.
heard of it. I never heard of it.
And now I hope everyone is suited up and reloaded because our next award is for Best Fighting Game. Here.
Oh God! All right.
DNF Duel.
With one
JoJo's
person.
Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R.
It's not a fighting game.
Fighters 15.
That was longer than I was expecting. No one cares.
Sifu.
Never heard of it.
And the Game Award goes to Multiverses.
No one's playing this shit. Are you kidding me? Look at this.
Absolutely incredible.
Steam charts.
I just want to thank my family for all the sacrifices, and thank you to Player First Games, a startup, an indie startup that we started 4 people in a room. Also, thank you, Warner Brothers.
Oh God, I can't do it.
And taking a chance on a brand new studio that hasn't done anything before, and giving us this opportunity.
Look,
and
this
finally,
1,500 all-time peak 153,000. Playing 24-hour peak 1,600. This game, by itself, proves that casuals in fighting games are not the way to go. Like, why are you focusing on casuals? You focus on casuals, yeah, you'll get like a big number at the beginning, but it's still going to fall off towards the end. People who are casual aren't going to keep playing the game. Like, I feel like this should be obvious, but apparently to the FGC, it's not. Oh, if a casual starts playing the single player, then they're going to keep playing the game for 3 years. No, they fucking won't. Hey, you know, at least it wasn't JoJo, right? It could have been worse. At least Multiverses is like halfway to a fighting game. It's not a fighting game, but it's halfway there. Oh boy, it's a Hellboy like side-scrolling thing. Cool. Oh no, it's third person. This game looks jank as hell. This does not look good. Like, okay, you tried going for the comic book art style, cool, but this does not look good.
Okay, more like hell yeah, boy. Am I right?
Who wrote this for you?
So now I have the honor of announcing the
I'm
winners
so
for
sorry.
5 esports categories. The nominees for best esports game are
Oh boy, more Eat
and the Game Award
Sports.
goes to Valorant.
I've never even heard of it.
Congratulations.
I don't know what that
For
game
best
is.
Esports athlete, the nominees are, and the Game Award goes to, yay.
Who?
For best
See, I can do it too.
Here are the nominees. And the Game Award goes to
Loud!
Loud.
Yeah! I never even heard of them.
For best
Loud!
Esports coach, the nominees are, and the Game Award goes to Bazooka. And finally,
No idea.
for best esports event, here are the nominees.
Evo! It's League of
Award
Legends.
goes to
It's gonna be League of Legends, yeah.
2022 League of Legends World
Of
Championship.
course.
A huge
I can't even be mad though, because like I said before, Evo was shit this year.
Game Awards on Steam, where they are giving away a Steam Deck every minute.
Remember the Tekken 8
And on
trailer?
Twitch,
Get
there
ready.
are viewer rewards, including a free game from Epic.
Oh, Harada's up here! Oh, he's grabbing my eye, he's tackling me to the ground!
And now, so many world premieres in only a little bit more time. Let's get right to 3 more, starting with a look at something new in the Horizon world. which is up for Game of the Year. Horizon also won an award as part of the Game Maker's Sketchbook, which celebrates great video game art. Here's a new look at the PSVR 2 game, Call of the Mountain.
Hi, Gabe. Stream's buffering because I'm on data. Ouch. Are there not quality options this time for me? Oh, I guess it's just that bad, huh? Anyway, hello. This is in VR? Okay, I'm interested. Oh, that was it? Oh. Okay. PlayStation VR. Wait, PlayStation VR 2? PlayStation VR has a 2? Well, that's disappointing. Oh, well, it'll come to PC after a year. Oh, did you see his hair there? I'm falling asleep. Okay. Oh, the Americans! Oh, no! Very exciting. Superliminal 2, baby! Woohoo! Wait, it actually is. This looks like one of those games that could either be very, very cool or like very gimmicky and mediocre. I couldn't even read the name of the game. Oh, cool, PlayStation exclusive. I don't give a shit then.
Intrigued by Viewfinder. I'm getting Portal vibes from this for sure.
How?
Use the hashtag game night to celebrate gaming.
Have you ever played Portal? You've never played Portal. I'm getting Portal vibes from this. And how? Oh, because it's puzzles. You do puzzles. Oh, Atomic Heart. I've been waiting for this game for a couple of years now. There's been so little on this game since its initial reveal in like 2018 or something. It looks great though. It's coming out like February, right? It's early next year. Yeah, February 21st. Yeah, I'm excited for it. The game looks really fun.
Personal log, sentient contact assessment and response team.
Is this a Kojima game?
Where am I?
This is a Kojima game.
What planet is this? Did the Metahedron bring us here? How far would you?
Yeah, this is 100% a Kojima game. Yeah, let's just show the crafting system 3 times where a loading bar increases. All right. Shoot the yellow orbs! You gotta shoot the yellow orbs!
Oh, hi there. I'm Pinky, leader of the Relic Hunters. You're here to sign up for
I
a
don't
fun
care.
shooting and looting adventure? Great! So, you can put your name down right here and... Wait. Do you even know about the first yet? You like action and excitement?
Oh god, this game looks like shit. Sorry, I should say this is not the game for me, but I'm going to be very extreme with what I say. Just because it's the Game Awards. And I didn't choose to be here, and this is just a big advertisement. This game looks like shit. Don't buy it. I'm sick of the fake, excited voice. That went on for far too long.
Tonight, Average Jonas is in the house. He's Verizon's ambassadors, and tonight Verizon has a special offer on the Xbox Series S.
Oh, fuck off.
To pick one up, and you'll get a free controller. And follow @average_Jonas on Instagram for more fun details.
Wow, dude, just buy a console and you get a controller with it. What a great deal.
I love all my world premieres equally, and I try not to play favorites. But I have to admit, I am extra excited about this one. Here's a special announcement from Among Us.
From what? Quick, someone call an ambulance. He's having a stroke. Okay, or he's just possessed by some alien thing. I don't know what's going on here, man. The fuck is that? Ew! Is this a horror game? Nice miss, idiot. Look at that whiff. God, he's dumb. Oh, it's like, one of those games where one person's the monster and everyone else needs to, like, do things to escape. Like, oh, God. Dead by Daylight, that's the name of it. Okay. Oh, yeah, whatever. Flower. Oh, now, okay, that's... Why is she so tiny all of a sudden? She's getting smaller. Oh, she's minuscule. Ah! They have TVs! You know what that means. It's a horror game. Because for some reason, in a bunch of horror games, not all of them, but in a lot of them, you just have to have some sort of creature with a static box TV on them. Where did that trend come from? Why is it a trend? Okay, well, that told me absolutely nothing.
Uh-oh, maybe now I have two favorites? I think my New Year's resolution will be to just play games all day and never leave my house. Well, if you're streaming tonight, you can see these seats filling up behind me. We're getting ready to kick off gaming's biggest night. It's going to be the best game awards yet. I don't
get it.
I say this as an expert. And now here's a look at a beautiful new game, Replaced, coming in 2023.
Oh.
An atomic test gone wrong leads to thousands of American lives lost in the last 2 months alone.
There's 5 minutes left, so I'm assuming Tekken is coming soon. So I'm going to try to not talk through one thing and then end up talking in the middle of Tekken. Unless Tekken has its own spot, which it might. It is Bandai Namco. Just give me Tekken! I'm sitting here practically rocking in my chair. I'm so nervous right now. I'm barely paying attention to this. Tekken has to be coming out soon. Where the fuck is Tekken?
And now I have one of my favorite awards in gaming, Best Family Game. Family games are what we all grew up on. Carmen Sandiego, Mario, Doom, Resident Evil. Okay, so I think I just realized why I couldn't sleep as a child. Nothing a little cognitive behavioral therapy can't fix. Anyway, the nominees for Best Family Game are Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
I forgot this was an award show.
Skywalker Saga.
Award show.
Mario and Rabbids, Sparks of Hope. Nintendo Switch Sports. And Splatoon 3.
Again, we're going Lego Star Wars for the Nintendo boycott. Fuck Nintendo.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Whatever. I still say fuck Nintendo. You better hurry your speech up because there's 2 minutes left.
I'm accepting this on behalf of the talented development teams at HAL Laboratories and
I don't
Nintendo
care!
on Kirby and the Forgotten Land. You know, this is the 30th anniversary of the Kirby series, and it's pretty cool to see this little cute but powerful guy finally win one of these. And all he had to do was go full mouthful mode on a giant car to do it. Thanks again for this, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, fuck off.
Congratulations, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And finally,
Get shot, idiot. Rule 1.
is A Trip, a franchise that has been around for 35 years and still going strong, has yet another installment for you. Here's a special world premiere from Street Fighter 6.
Okay, Street Fighter. All right, it's not Tekken 8, but it's Street Fighter. I'm ready. I didn't even know Street Fighter was gonna be here. All right, I'm excited. There's an open beta starting in a couple of days. Is that? Wait a second. Ugh. I can't remember who it was, but isn't there someone who, like a Street Fighter character who has an outfit like that? Like, I wanted to initially say DJ, but I don't think it is. I think it's the colors that made me so confused. Oh, that's cool. It has, like, practicing for parrying, like, you know, it did in Third Strike, but it also has, like, core circle forward training and stuff. That's neat. I'll give it up.
He was obsessed, you see, with finding an appropriate vessel for this power.
Yeah, it is DJ. Okay. All right. Wait. These characters weren't in the leak, were they? No, they weren't, right? Huh? I think the one with the cane was, but the other two weren't. The one with the cane and DJ, yeah. The other two weren't, though. I kind of like her. Damn, dude, DJ looks sick. Yeah, she looks sick. I love how she keeps flipping people. Ooh, is that a bunch of just frames? Like a just frame 10 string? That's cool. Alright, I'm into it. I'm into it. Characters look sick. That was cool. June 2nd. Yeah, I saw the leak. June 2nd. I'm ready. Oh, I like that Chun-Li outfit a lot.
Okay, everyone, it's time to level up to our big show where we have more awards,
That was cool.
musical performances, and
I'm down.
even more world premieres of incredible games. I know it's hard to imagine that there's still more show, but that's how much the world of gaming is thriving right now. We have tons of game content to show off, plus incredible presenters, a musical performance by Hosier, and so much more. A huge congratulations to
I
all
want to
the
look on
winners
Steam
of
real
our
quick. Can I
first
pre-order
awards.
this now? I
Ride
can.
high all night, baby.
All right. Why did it freeze? Oh, God. Failed to load this broadcast?
I love it. Such great energy. I want to say hello to all the nominees. Mr. Miyazaki, great to have you here, nominated for Game of the Year tonight, which is great.
Oh no, it's gone down on Steam. The Steam broadcast has gone down. Man, so much for Steam Decks.
Man Engage, Incredible in Immortality. Welcome to the Game Awards. And of course, we have Phil Spencer from Xbox with us. Welcome, Phil.
Okay. Well, we're on Twitch now.
Doug Bowser from Nintendo. You saw him accepting an award already in the opening act. And lots more awards.
Oh, it's back.
And of course, last year's Game of the Year winner.
Failed to load
Joseph
this
Ferris
broadcast.
is back. Good to see you, Joe.
Incredible.
Everyone's here. Look, even Animal is here, guys. Can't take him anywhere. I should have booked Kermit. All right, well, welcome to all the nominees and to all of you watching live around the world. Thank you for being a part of this community. Tonight, we are going to honor the best games of the year and show you what's next with an
Best games of the year, aka 5 of them.
World premiere lineup, including the first ever look at the gameplay of Star Wars Jedi
Man, what a
Survivor from
dumpster
Xbox.
fire.
An update on Final Fantasy 16. The first ever clip from the Super Mario Brothers movie. And many, many new game announcements and surprises. Trust me, we've got a lot of things, no leaks. We're very excited about what we're about to share.
No leaks. No leaks.
It's time for our first award. To present it, I am so honored to welcome one of the great actors of our generation or any other. He's a two-time Tony winner, a two-time
Okay, there
Emmy
actually
winner,
were no
and
leaks.
Academy Award winner. Please join me in welcoming to the Game Awards.
So I guess that they're going to have a much bigger trailer announcement, right? It's being thrown in with, from what I heard, Final Fantasy 16 and
So cool.
yeah, Final Fantasy 16.
It's really good to see you here. This is an experience for me. One I didn't expect, but here I am, as usual, doing my surprising thing to myself. But
Hold on
anyway,
a second.
I may come as it may come as a shock to you, but it's hard for me to see the teleprompter. But anyway, in truth, I don't play a whole lot of video games.
Yeah, no, Steam broadcast is just fucked. All right, well.
However, spent a lot of time watching my kids play them. Yeah. And I've continued.
God, I'm starting to have this feeling like the Tekken 8 trailer isn't going to be until the end, and I'm gonna have to go before it actually comes. Oh, God damn it.
Tell their stories. And especially,
man, that's hilarious.
Naturally, by the performers who help tell these stories. Because as an actor, I've learned that whether you're
all right, whatever.
on stage or
Guess I'm not winning a Steam Deck.
Or inside an audio booth, always. Fundamentally, always, we're the same. We are all trying to tell a story in our way, with our kind of truth.
Okay.
And I am.
All right, I'm done trying. We're just on Twitch now.
To be here tonight to celebrate the achievements of these incredible.
Oh my God, this is going on for an eternity. Hey, let's
These stories have helped elevate the medium of video.
let's play a good game while this is going.
And now, the nominees for the best performance of the year are
Best performance. I have to find a way to fix it all. And the answer
Roll.
is somewhere out in the Forbidden West.
Everything was so nice and quiet. Go to hell!
And still I follow.
This is still shit. Oh my God.
You don't scare me. I can't talk about it.
What an awful turn. What are these dice that I even have? This is gonna add pain. Oh no.
best performance. I'm working out now. This is heavy.
This is a terrible
Finally, I
start.
didn't work out today, so I'm doing. You don't mind, do you, if I do a little each?
Wow. This is
The best performance winner.
This is bad.
Christopher Judd for God of War Ragnarok.
I wonder if I get something for dying immediately. You know what? Let's just. I just want to die. I want to see what happens if it's like, oh, you died on the first one. I give up. You don't get an achievement? Well, that's annoying. Ugh.
Shit. Now I see why I couldn't get more than a +1. Thank you to the Game Awards.
Oh, the stream is back. Oh, fuck. And it's a little bit ahead. Cool. Give me my Steam Deck.
Thank you to the Game Awards. First off,
Just ignore that there are 850,000 people watching for some reason, and they are all also in the running to get one. Okay, not all of them. They're gonna be signed out, but
I would amount to something good would never waver, even though it looked like I'd never amount to anything good. My brother, hero, at 40, changed his life, went to medical school, and is now Dr. Judge.
Game Awards is still going on. The worst part is, it's not even going fast enough for me to be able to make fun of it. It's just
Proud of, forever thankful of,
boring.
And still, the best role I've ever had is being your dad.
It's a waste of my time. I can show you some things that I got.
Sony Santa Monica.
I got some posters.
Miss Yumi Yang.
Oh God, they're all taped.
And a pleasure.
You know what? Never mind. They're all taped.
And with you.
And I don't want to unearth them without having anywhere to put them.
Proved that for the first
Never
time
mind. I just got nothing I can do.
The trickle-down theory actually worked. Corey Barlog. Thank you, brother. Thank you for believing in me.
This is still going on.
Thank you for having me read for the role. I was the last actor in California to read for it. And Corey said to me he didn't think I would do it.
Someone's shouting into his earpiece right now. The time! 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 Finish! Finish the speech!
Boy, how things have changed. Matt, Rich, Dory, Bruno, Erica, B, everyone who made that volume so special and so sacred. Everyone.
What do I even do? I gotta find something to do.
Every level, be it designer, be it whatever it was, who worked under extraordinary conditions.
Like, what am I supposed to do right now? Who cares?
Mr. Eric Williams. I think it's kind of common knowledge that we were honored to go to.
I got an idea. Let's go on to the Tekken subreddit.
2018. And when
This is a great idea.
Said he wouldn't be directing the next one. I literally.
All right, let's see what we got.
And he said, "No." I vouch for Eric.
I'm gonna make this super quiet, so basically only I can hear it, so I know when he's done. We'll know because of the cheering. In celebration of upcoming Tekken 8 reveal, I wanted to post this project I did for design class. We had to create a storyboard of an illustration of motion.
Relate to Corey on kind of an artistic level.
All right, that's neat.
Level of that side.
Oh God. Things I wish I never had to look at. The most advanced scientific methods were used to put this together.
Parts of the country. Two different upbringings. But
I'm surprised Lily isn't higher, to be honest. Must not be a Lily player. Tekken 7 on PlayStation is basically easy mode at this point. That is true.
You lose.
You lose. You lose. Yeah, I mean, it's genuinely true, though. Like, I don't know if this is supposed to be a meme or a joke or whatever, but genuinely, I've been saying this for years, since I played it on, in, like, 2020. PSN Tekken is a joke. What would y'all do if your main's on in Tekken 8? Well, my main isn't in Tekken 7, so, you know, same thing. Let's see. Play Asuka. Oh yeah, my dream, Josie was also, revealed.
Group of actors.
Is there anything interesting?
Than I did every single day. I mean,
If King isn't in the game, I don't want to play it.
Bravery of
So it's fine if it's King, but if it's Christy.
share their heartache, their loves, their lost loves, their loneliness.
They remove Yoshi or Law, Tekken 8 shouldn't be a game. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure in vanilla Tekken 7, Law was not in the game.
This is for all of us.
Same with Warong and Lars. Nina and Anna are locked in for every Tekken game for the foreseeable future.
I wasn't lying.
Anna, huh?
Your work was astounding. You're the future of this.
He's still talking!
The two things I hopefully gave you. Hire me.
He's still talking!
Douchebag. To every single person in this room, no matter what.
Weirdest Jin gameplay I ever encountered with.
Because you got so many people in the world through a very difficult, dark time that's still not over. Games and the gaming community means so much to this world. There's so much in the course of dreams and escapism and
Doesn't know how to duck, so uses a power crush.
thank you to the wrestling nominees.
Okay. He's crouch dashing. He hit confirmed that. That was pretty good. Is he done? He's done. Thank God.
Great moment, Chris Judge. I think he was trying to give away a few extra Steam Decks as well. All right, it's time to get the announcements rolling here at the Game Awards.
Announcements!
Many of the world's top studios are here at the Game Awards to give you a glimpse at the exciting future of video games in 2023 and beyond. Our first world premiere comes from a small but highly acclaimed studio that needs no introduction at this point and whose last game earned multiple awards here at TGA. I'm very excited to share the global announcement of their next project. Here we go.
Okay, sure. You know what? It's not like I talk into a microphone for 20 years, so... Supergiant Games. Never heard of them. Oh, cinematic bullshit! Didn't he only fire 4 projectiles, but then 5 came out? What? Maybe I can't count. I probably can't count. Oh, I just don't care about this cinematic shit.
Good. Not good enough. We can but learn. And the greatest teacher is out there. Now go. Death to Kronos.
Is this the people who made Hades? It looks like that. Oh, it absolutely is.
This is an opportunity for you.
Yeah.
To make a better future.
Okay. I don't care.
About ready.
ready to give in?
I don't like these isometric games. I cannot stand this perspective with action games.
Like that?
There are some exceptions, but they are very few, and Hades is not one of those exceptions.
He is no mere titan. He is time itself, and time cannot be stopped.
Wait for me, Father. I'll be this.
Hades 2? Man, you had such a good opportunity to use the H as ones, and
Trust me, we are just getting started. Hades 2 is the next game and first ever
You
sequel
fucked
now
it.
in development at Supergiant Games, like the original, which was revealed here at TGA in 2018. Hades 2 is going to be developed in early access, so your feedback can help shape the game, and news on early access is coming in 2023. Next, I'm so excited about this one. We're taking a journey to an exciting new world with a world premiere from a studio led by someone with a legacy of building incredible narrative-driven games.
Oh, narrative-driven.
Creating genre-defining experiences.
Damn.
It's moments like this
Is it
that get me
Kojima?
excited about the future of our medium.
I'm just throwing up names. I know like 2 games. Oh, BioShock. Okay.
Is dying.
Never liked BioShock.
And my only way out of here is with one of them.
Okay, but why does he have a horse head though? And why did that cop just not care? Well, that's rude. I mean, at least it's not cinematic bullshit, but
People say I have this coming. And you know what?
you know,
They're right.
it does. It's probably because I know it's from the trailers of BioShock, but I can see the BioShock vibes, which makes me not interested because I don't like BioShock. I don't find it very good. I never have.
Few surprises tonight. That was a first look at Judas coming from Ghost Story Games, led by Ken Levine, who has created immersive gaming worlds like Rapture and Columbia. A few months ago, I visited the studio in Boston and played multiple hours of this game, and let me tell you, everything you saw there is in-engine. Ghost Story Games is also exploring different approaches. to
And
narrative,
people thought that it wasn't?
future.
Of course
Let
it
me say,
is.
I
What are
can't
you
wait for
talking
them to
about?
tell you more. Didn't that look
It's all in
fantastic?
engine. Of course it is.
All right, well, let's go to another brand new game announcement for the fans here at the Game Awards.
Damn it! Fuck! Just give me Tekken! I've never played a Bayonetta game, by the way. This is a 4th Bayonetta game? Oh my god. What the hell?
Cereza, you must never enter that forest. You would soon become a snack for one of the fairies who live there.
How could a dank old forest be that scary a place anyway? Ah! Must have been a
Well, this is weird.
something. Right, Jesse? Can I manage to summon a demon that has now possessed Cheshire? Gotcha!
My
dearest Cereza.
Mommy?
This is really weird. I don't like it.
Don't worry, I'll send you home.
Go to Avalon Forest. The White Wolf will guide you.
I'm going to be a witch. I need to be strong.
I will give you the power to save your mother. Cereza and the Lost Demon.
Okay. That was weird.
Eat up.
That's right, follow
Anyway, this is your daily reminder. Fuck Nintendo.
Until you get to play this brand new action-adventure game in the Bayonetta series on March the 17th. All right, there are lots more new game announcements and awards to come, but tonight you also have a shot at some cool free stuff just for watching the Game Awards. On Steam, Valve is giving away a Steam Deck every minute to a viewer of the show.
I'm here.
So I was gonna start talking slowly, but I probably should start talking a little quicker after Chris.
It sounded like he was saying I was about to start talking shit.
Steam Deck is incredible, and you can watch on Steam.tv. We also have Twitch viewer rewards. Watch 60 minutes of the show tonight on our Twitch channel, and you'll get the limited edition Jeff Keighley Among Us mask. Yes, it's back. An awesome Kate Diaz for Gears of War costume in Fall Guys, and a full free game, Rogue Legacy, on the Epic Games Store, and more. We'll be right back.
An Epic Games Store? Nah.
Hosier and the Game Awards Orchestra, more awards announcements, and yes, Animal from the Muppets will be back.
Alright, I'm gonna go use
People on
the...
the server are my family. I remember being
Yeah, I'm gonna
at
go
this
use the
point,
rest.
members
The
of
Tekken
the
announcement
server
isn't
were
gonna be
here for
during
me.
this break.
Seeing everyone
Was that a
into this
fucking furry?
world of passion and grief, but in a positive light.
I have been through.
Was that a furry?
People,
This really made me believe that video.
That was a
games-
that wasn't even like, oh, you know, like, oh, it's like art or something. That was sexualized, right?
We love how you
Okay, that was weird.
From
I'll be
surfing
back.
up sports at home to competing and cooperating in fresh ways, and catching new adventures in vast worlds. So, what's next? More fun. From adorable adventures to blasts from the past. And much, much more. When it comes to having fun, the sky's the limit. See where the fun takes you in 2023.
Rated M for mature. There's no hope. But I've got to escape. Every sound, every movement is closing in. This dead moon, it's not done with me yet. Just one thing to do. Survive.
San Francisco. The city by the bay is under siege by forces not of this world. We need new heroes. Fearless recruits, with the guts to look evil in the eye. Who we gonna call? You.
Here we go. PKE meters out.
I got a few hits. Poke on me.
Blast it!
I'm covered in mini pump. Behind you. Tap out.
I'm back. I'm back.
That was close.
Pre-alpha? It's not fucking pre-alpha. Pre-alpha would be if you don't even have any goddamn odd assets yet. Fucking weirdos.
Ghostbusters.
Pre-alpha.
Rise of the Ghost Lord.
My ass.
Coming in 2023.
Ugh. He's still.
One of my favorite.
He's still here.
Video game music to life on stage. Now to perform "Blood Upon the Snow" from tonight's most nominated game, God of War Ragnarok. Please welcome multiple platinum Grammy-nominated Hosier featuring Bear McCreary and the Game Awards Orchestra conducted by Lauren Balfe.
All right, what do we got? Oh yeah, so this thing again. Nice whiff. Anyway, I don't see the big deal. Last minute big predictions. We're gonna see the game's intro. We're going to see part of the intro probably, but not the full intro. Tekken 5 DR launch tomorrow, playable online. Angel Jin. That would make absolutely no sense in the story. Angel by herself coming back, like that's a stretch, but it's possible. Angel Jin? No. 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 Angel Asuka is more likely than Angel Jin or Angel June. Devil Gone will play a major role in the story. June teaser reveal. I think that's realistic. I think that could happen. Heihachi will return as an AI-infused cyborg, a younger clone who has all of his Heihachi's memories backed up. No, they're going to save that for like when the game releases. They're not going to announce that like here. Oh, is this major time skip for Tekken 8? That's already no. That's no. That's not happening. What? That doesn't make any sense in the lore that there would be a time skip. Heihachi's gonna will himself back into existence. I mean, okay, here's the thing, right? All these people saying Heihachi, Heihachi, Heihachi. They're going to save Heihachi for when the game comes out. They're going to save him for the actual story because it's going to be revealed at this point how Heihachi is effectively immortal, at least if he didn't die. Which was initially hinted at back in Tekken 5. There's no way that they're just going to have Heihachi is back for the trailer. That would be stupid. Show off new modes, something to compare with Street Fighter 6 World Tour. Maybe, but I doubt it. I can see why, because it's the Game Awards and it's not a big fighting event like EVO or Tekken World 2 or anything. So I can see why there would be more of a focus on like not the actual game itself, which I still think is fucking stupid, and I can continue to talk about how fucking stupid it is that it's like, oh, people don't play fighting games, so let's not show them the game and let's pretend that was something that we're not. But I can see them doing that for sure. All Mishimas are dead and we continue the story with Paul being the new main character. He's not already the main character? No! Are you serious? No! What are you talking about?
Games we love come to life on this stage. It's amazing what that orchestra puts together in just a few weeks of rehearsal. They'll be back later in the show to pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees. This year, a record-setting number of you voted 55 million for the Game Awards on our website, on Bilibili in China, and on our Discord server. You can head over to discord.gg/thegameawards tonight to join in the discussion about the show. Right now, to present our next award from the new film Glass Onion: A Knives Out Mystery, premiering December 23rd on Netflix, please welcome Jessica Hennick.
Oh boy, advertisement. All right, what else do we got here from these absolutely deranged Tekken players? Anyway, yeah, this isn't going to happen because Kazuya is clearly alive. Like, oh, you know, this is last minute predictions in general. Oh yeah, never mind what I said about the Heihachi stuff then. Although it's still not going to be announced at the Game Awards, but actually no, continue to say what I said about Heihachi because it's not relevant to the conversation because it's not going to get shown off here. So why would it be a last minute prediction? Lily and I, yeah, Lily player. The jokes write themselves. New character reveal at the end. At the end? There's gonna be a new character reveal at the beginning. What are you talking about at the end? What do you think the trailer's going to be? More gameplay? Must be introducing at least one thing that spices up the lore. They'll add Sasal Mel. Confirm that Soul Calibur and Tekken take place in the same world. Motherfucker, what are you on about? That's what are you on about? Confirm. That's always been the case. What are you talking about? I think they'll confirm that things like medicine are canon or introduce an important but Heathrow unplayable. What are you talking about? This guy is unhinged.
And the Game Award for Best Debut Indie goes to
Okay.
Stray.
Fucking trash. Vampire Survivors should have won. Oh god. All right, back to this, because they're gonna talk for 20 minutes. Akuma will be in Tekken 8. There's no way in hell. Rollback / crossplay. Yeah, that'll probably be announced. It probably will. Like, Tekken 8's going to have crossplay, though, guaranteed. It's Bandai Namco. Rollback, though, I don't know if they make rollback a big selling point at the Game Awards, especially if it's a main stage thing, but... The fight from the first trailer is the beginning of the story. In that fight, Jin will actually lose, and Kazi will absorb his powers, becoming a world-ending monstrosity while leaving a lifeless Jin behind, presumably dead. With the help of a returning Jun, Jin will have to regain his health, retrain his Cosmic style, relearn how to be a warrior without relying on devil power so he can step up to his father and defeat him in a mere mortal and as a mere mortal, ending the devil curse once and for all. He'll manage to do the impossible, but that'll cost his life, ending the Mishima bloodline as well. None of that will be revealed today, though, so I'm setting myself up for failure. The least unhinged person in this entire thread. No, that makes a lot of sense. I can see that happening for the story. I can 100% see that happening. Personally, I don't think that's what's going to happen, but oh, world premiere. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but
it's easy to assume it takes strength.
That's a reasonable guess for how the story is going to take place. Because Jin is stronger than Kazuya. We've seen that in Tekken before. But if he doesn't know fully how to control the Devil Gene and he tries fighting Kazuya, that might be different. But then again, he did beat Kazuya without the Devil Gene. So that's why I think that's probably not going to be what happens. Because, you know, Jin doesn't need the Devil Gene to beat Kazuya. But Kazuya has more control of the Devil Gene now than he did before, so... Who knows? I don't. Warner Bros. Who cares?
We gotta keep looking. There.
All right, Flash is clear. Keep your eyes on him, people. Somebody find the back entrance.
Best dirty movie I ever saw. Oh, crap!
This door will not hold. We must barricade it.
What the
You
fuck?
stay here, pal.
See this? I spent a lot of time dreaming up how I was gonna kill you with
I spent a lot of time.
You're mine now.
I don't know anything about Marvel. I just don't care.
Shit!
I'm not even paying attention. Why does he keep falling and then...
Hey, guys. Oh, we were just having a little...
I said, shh. You hear that?
Is that a shark?
Still using shadows to scare the crap out of us criminals, huh? Don't sweat it. Batman doesn't kill people.
This is going on for a while.
Are you okay?
Batman doesn't kill people. Batman comes down. I killed someone. Oh no, he has purple eyes.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Thank you, Kevin. Thanks, Kevin.
After 30 years as the iconic voice of Batman in the Arkham video games, Batman the Animated Series, and countless other DC projects, actor Kevin Conroy sadly passed away last month at the age of 66. He was
Oh,
such
that's why it
iconic
was thank you,
voice.
Kevin.
He was so
Okay.
amazing in the Arkham games, and I know we're all going to miss him dearly. Well, tonight we can share that he will return to Rocksteady's Arkhamverse one final time to play Batman in Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League when the game releases on May 26th of next year. We're gonna miss you, Kevin. Now, as we think about the next phase of our industry, it's important to recognize those who represent the bright, bold, and inclusive future of gaming. That's why we have our Game Awards Future Class presented by Old Spice. And tonight, over 75 members of the class from the past 2 years are here in the audience. Hello, guys.
What are the words that are coming out of his mouth?
2022 class of 50 new members. You can read about them at tgafutureclass.com. And right now, meet one of this year's new members, a chemist turned game dev at Innersloth, who also happens to be a street dancer.
I'm Mick Minier. I'm the lead back-end programmer on Among Us.
Yeah, who cares? All right, what other deranged opinions do these people have? Heihachi got that Akuma gene. The Akuma gene. Not the Satsui no Hado, the Akuma gene. Far wrong players. He made 2 comments. See, full intro movie ends with Jack Heihachi doing electrics towards the... What the fuck are you talking about? Gun returns. No, that's not... Why have 2 people said this? That's too many. Lucky Koi will be back with a redesign that people actually like and everyone will be floored by the fact that they're not upset. Yeah, I think that's going to happen too. Gigas! No, I'm sorry, but Gigas is not... Like, if Gigas is in Tekken 8, he's going to have, like, his own separate trailer. It's not going to be anything at the Game Awards or anything. I'm sorry! But it's just not going to happen. wasn't a Final Fight location. It's representative of the one in Tekken 5, so who knows. Picture for a guest character. Some character that I like from some random series. I mean, to be fair, that's how Negan got into Tekken 7. Like, literally, it was because Harada and Murray were like, hey, I like Walking Dead. Hey, wouldn't it be cool if we could put Negan in Tekken? So, where can I watch it? Air's stream. Beta drops after a 2-minute trailer. Playable characters are Jin, Kazuya, Paul, Kuma, Asuka, Hwarong, Eddie, and Mokujin. Okay, Mokujin, no. I think beta will happen, but it will be after Tekken World Tour. Or during Tekken World Tour finals, like in Amsterdam, like there'll be a physical machine or something. I mean, there's going to be a playable demo at Tekken World Tour to get people to come, right? That's going to be a big marketing thing. There's no way there's going to be a beta before then. I would be very surprised. Much of a time skip can there be without half the cast being generic at this point? There's not going to be a time skip. I don't know why people have that impression. There's not going to be a time skip. Final few seconds will either be June or why is it Heihachi? There's not going to be Heihachi. Fuck. Major character will die for good, and there will be a new story trailer detailing someone's loss. I don't think they'd put that much of the story out there in the trailer, especially this early on. Somehow Ogre has returned. I think it's very reasonable that they would detail how Ogre existed in the first place and maybe connect that with something in Tekken 8's story. Anyway, there are like trailers going on.
That's right, The Last of Us is officially coming to PC on March 3rd, and later in the show, the cast of The Last of Us show from HBO will be with us to present an award. But now, to present Best Adaptation, please welcome the host of TGA Opening Act, Sydney Goodman.
No one cares. The amount of hype Harada got us will not be analogous of the trailer that he will show tonight. This is Namco. This guy's probably right. Somehow Lily Eliza is the main storyline. I can see that. Asuka special dialogue with the Mishimas and Kazmas. Yoshimitsu's new design will be sort of plant-like. Law gets mustache back. Okay, so this is just generic. At least one cat makes people go, oh, what the fuck, he's still in, like Baba Gigas. Well, of course there's going to be a character like that. I agree there will be a time skip after their fight, but it will only be a few years. Can't see him skipping more than 5 years. Yeah, if there's a time skip, this guy's right. It's not going to be more than 5 years. It's not going to be like a Tekken 3, Tekken 4 kind of transition. It's gonna be more of like a Tekken 2 to Tekken 3 kind of thing, if anything. So anyway, let me mute that first. So anyway, what have we learned after all of this, after going through this thread? Tekken players are unhinged. They are psychopaths. They don't understand Tekken's story at all. And they don't understand how trailers at the Game Awards like this work at all. And they also don't understand the fact that you don't put your entire game's story into a trailer and leave it at that. Anyway, that was awful. Guy's still talking. Oh, he's out of here.
Congratulations, Arcane, League of Legends. And speaking of adaptations, later we'll have the first clip from the new Super Mario Brothers animated movie. Can't wait to have that. Keegan-Michael Key will be with us. All right, now back to the games. Coming later in the show, we'll have an update on Final Fantasy 16, a new look at Cyberpunk's Phantom Liberty expansion, and the first gameplay, raw gameplay footage of Tekken 8. There's
hey!
lots more to come, and that means lots more Steam Decks to give away. But now
all
it's
right.
time for the world premiere of a long-awaited game.
All right. I like how many cheers Tekken 8 got as well. Mainly it was me. I wasn't expecting him to say Tekken 8 there, because we've already seen actual gameplay, but you know. Ugh. What the fuck is going on? At least Tekken 8's coming soon. I gotta leave in less than an hour. What is happening?
The order is gone. I was betrayed by the one I trusted most. I will not be imprisoned again.
Oh, it's Star Wars. Oh, okay. I didn't know they're making a second one, but if they've improved on the first one, then this game's going to be sick. Because the first one, from what I've seen, I think I bought it somewhere. I still have yet to play it though. But from what I've seen and heard, the first one was like, it was neat. It was a cool idea, but it had problems. You know? But if they make a second one, they really do a good job of expanding on the first one. This game's gonna be great. I'm not even really a Star Wars fan, but I hope this game is good.
Thanks, bud.
This game would be really, really cool if it was actually good. I mean, this is one of those things where it's just going to be like the first one. They didn't really try and it's going to be mediocre, or they really listened to feedback on the first one and they made this second one like incredible.
Hope survives.
3 months as well.
The hero of Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Wow, look, he knows one trick.
It's an incredible honor to wield this lightsaber again. And I think I can speak for everybody at Respawn, EA, and Lucasfilm when I say how incredibly
All right.
excited we are to
What other things do we have here? Geese doesn't care for your unparryable low.
That's saying something. Yeah, I have no doubt that you'll feel the same way when you play it too. And I've just
Predictable.
so incredibly lucky to be a part of this incredible project.
We got a bingo. 2 new characters. I think that's a given. 1 new character. Fucking. What is it with Robo Heihachi? It's not happening. It's not going to be in the trailer, you absolute morons.
Doesn't that gameplay look incredible? I can't wait to play Jedi Survivor.
This one Tekken had normal, beautiful stages, no destruction, explosions of fire. I agree. Yeah, I really like these old Tekken 4 stages. I agree. Like, they still have a place, and I like them, but I agree. Alright, what do we got? Lily players are having a field day with this one. Oh, hey. When did you... Ah, you travel Fate too. Interesting. Nice horns. Okay. Sure. I mean, this is more of like a, like a Metroidvania almost, right? It's a lot, like, I can tell from the art style that's the same devs, but it's very different. Earthblade. Jesus, 2024. I don't even want to think about 2024.
I have
Funcom.
It starts in the desert.
It's not a fucking pre-alpha. If it was a pre-alpha, you wouldn't have any assets, you fucks. I hate these terms that these game devs use. Pre-alpha. It's not fucking pre-alpha. If it's a pre-alpha, you're still script writing and you have storyboards. Oh my god. Am I just old? Like, have definitions changed over times? Over time? No, it's the devs that are wrong. I mean, I know it's marketing bullshit, but it's just so stupid.
You do all of these things in my dream, Sleeper. I am terrified of what happens when you awaken.
Open world survival MMO. Sorry, what? Just woke up.
That was your first in-engine look at Dune Awakening. Tonight, all the major gaming platforms are offering special discounts and offers on TGA nominees. You can check out the Game Awards sale across Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Epic Store, and special offers on nominees on the Nintendo eShop. And that's not all. In celebration of TGA, you can also play free demos of many upcoming games across Steam, Xbox, and for the first time, PlayStation. And right
Did someone say demos?
A playable demo going live tonight on PlayStation.
Steam!
End this once and for all.
Forspoken. Dubstep for no reason. Man, look at this. It's loading the latest Steam Deck winner. I'm ready. I'm just gonna keep this over here. All right, it's just a bunch of advertisements.
indie partners bring a whole world of fun. They spin new life into familiar faces. Keep players on their toes. Put dance battles front and center. Challenge us to aim higher and create secrets destined to be discovered, all before the eyes of a captive audience. So here's a big thanks. We can't wait to see where the fun takes you next.
Okay, it's back.
Our indie partners bring a whole world of fun. They spin new life into familiar faces. Keep players on their toes. Put dance battles front and center. Challenge us to aim higher and create secrets destined to be discovered.
Anyway, let's turn that down. Jin versus Kazuya popularity from 2004 to 2022. It's interesting that with Tekken Bloodlines there was a spike.
From now through December 31st, get a free Grubhub vehicle skin in PUBG Mobile when you order $12 or more from Wendy's through Grubhub and use code PUBG Mobile.
So, for some reason, like everyone that actually plays Tekken likes Kazuya and everyone else likes Jin, with the exception of South Korea. Sure. Oh yeah, what about in the United States? All right. Well, that's disappointing. Tekken 8 is getting an upgrade. I don't see enough people talking about. Dubstep is no longer in style. Soundtrack is... Yeah, that's what I was saying before. The music sounds really good. I'm into it. At least that one track that was there. Don't deathmatch Yoshi players when you're close to promotion. This little deathmatch's gonna cost us 51 years. Every time he goes up, he just kills himself. Yeah, that's the Yoshi way. Tekken 8 should have uneven stages come back. No, you have never played Tekken 4. You have never actually played Tekken 4. Uneven stages do not belong in fighting games. No. I would love the stage design where there are like alleys and stuff, but like that's something I think that's the best part of Dead or Alive. But uneven stages, fuck no.
Welcome back to the Game Awards. That was a look at Genshin Impact, now in the middle of its third year, and a double nominee tonight, and a sneak peek at Yao Yao, an upcoming character to join its growing roster. Next is something truly, truly special. Tonight, all of us together get to experience the global announcement of the next game from one of our industry's most visionary game studios. Get ready. Please enjoy.
Kojima! I knew Kojima was going, it's another fucking baby! Of course it's another baby! Anyway, I like Kojima games, they're pretty cool. And by I like Kojima games, I mean Metal Gear Solid 5 is in like my top 10, and I bought Death Stranding and haven't played it. Isn't this like a Death Stranding 2? I feel like I've heard of that there was a Death Stranding 2, but maybe I'm wrong. Why a unicycle though? Oh my god, Steam. Okay. We're fine. Okay, well that's infected. What the fuck? Yeah, this is a Kojima game. So what I got out of that is that the baby's life was tied to the woman. And then when the baby died, she died. But the baby just reincarnated inside the capsule from the first game. Am I incorrect? I've never played Death Stranding. I don't know anything about the baby. Oh,
Come with my crew, Sam.
so I guess Death Stranding is Kojima's new Metal Gear Solid. Is that how this is going? I've only just realized this, but I think that's what's happening.
Made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. So let love warm you till the morning. Well,
Okay,
everyone, please join me in welcoming back to the Game Awards a true legend, Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Alrighty. Sure. Listen, I haven't played the first one, so I don't want to get spoiled on anything potentially. So I'm just gonna like keep it down. Is there anything else on the Tekken subreddit that's interesting?
Where you won Best Game Direction. DS2 has been announced. What can you tell us? How is it going to be different than DS1?
Opinion. Tekken 7 isn't nearly as movement focused as the FGC lets on. I got into the Tekken community because I come from Rivals of Aether. Alright, well.
Good luck. All right.
That answers that question.
We have some of the cast from the game with us here. Hello, Leia, Shioli. Great to have you guys with us here. Troy is here as well. We heard him there. Hello, Troy. We're so excited about this collaboration you have with an amazing cast. I wanted to ask you the story of this game. How has the pandemic and what we've been through, how has that impacted your storytelling and the theme of this game?
Okay, anyone know when? It lasts for 2 to 3 hours. Ugh. I don't think I'm gonna catch the announcement. I only got like 20 minutes left before I need to go. Like, we should be approaching the end, but if it starts at 7:30 and it can last for 3 hours, then damn, I wish it wasn't like at the end. Yeah, there's nothing else that's interesting on here for Tekken. We have exhausted the Tekken subreddit. Not that it was very hard.
You're always very prolific, and we love you for it. Hideo Kojima, everyone. DS2.
How's the Soul Calibur subreddit doing?
Well, next we have another global game announcement. We're proud to announce a new game and a new world for
Not very well.
Ascendant Studios, a team with experience making story-driven FPS games like Dead Space, Halo, and BioShock. They partnered with EA Originals, label behind last year's Game of the Year winner, It Takes Two, to create a single-player magic shooter set within a new original world. Here is your first glimpse.
I'm gonna go get my lunch.
It's dangerous for you here. A great many people died in this war.
Your men killed my family. The Immortals are more than soldiers. We're the champion protectors of Lucy.
Hero of Yilthium Fields.
Hero of Yilthium Fields.
You don't get it, do you? All you are is angry.
All of Avium is crumbling apart. You don't win in ever war. You help us win this. I'll know you're ready.
Now, he's an actor who recently performed in Midnight Mass and Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Please welcome Rahul Kohli.
As an actor, I'm drawn towards stories, but I think that's true of all of us, especially those who pick up a controller. Narrative in games is a slippery thing because there's no single way to tell a story. The beginning, middle, and end may not even happen in that order. And for each of us, there may be different outcomes altogether. But to be truly invested in a game's story is to step away and feel as if you've lived another life. These are the nominees for Best Narrative.
Best Narrative.
Hugo was always worried that it would start all over again. He doesn't deserve this.
The Golden Order is broken. Become Elden Lord.
Fate only binds you if you let it. We'll make our own destiny.
Everywhere I look, things are falling apart. I don't know if I can find a way forward.
Some people say I'm scared. You find me scary.
Is this going to be a problem for the movie?
And the Game Award for Best Narrative goes to God of War Ragnarok.
Kratos, you need to walk up the stairs to get out to the stage, Kratos.
Who should be on this stage with me right now? So much goes into the telling of a story in a video game, from writers, animators, cine artists, level and technical designers, artists, QA programmers, audio, music. It's not just what's on the page. Obviously, our incredible cast, they elevate everything that we do put on the page. I'm honored to accept this on their behalf. I want to thank PlayStation, Scott, Herman. I want to thank, our SMS, IT, and facilities. The heavy lifting they had to do when we all had to shift to work from home. That's incredible. And they're still supporting us now. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for your support. All the nominees in this category, you all have my undying respect. I also want to thank, obviously, Yumi, Corey, and our captain, Eric Williams.
I'm eating. I'm just gonna let him talk.
Rich and I...
I'm not here for God of War.
Aside for this one, Rich and I couldn't have asked for a more supportive and incredible creative partner, and we're grateful for you every single day. I'm sorry. I also want to thank our families who went from having to see us in the morning and at night to having to see us all day, every day. That's a burden I wouldn't wish for on anyone. My wife, Suzanne, my son, James, thank you very much. I love you, and I'll see you later.
Congratulations, God of War Ragnarok. Today is December 8th, so it just made sense to show you the first ever gameplay of Tekken 8. Harada-san and the team are hard at work on the next installment in this legendary fighting franchise.
It's happening! It's happening! Everyone calm down, it's happening! Everyone calm the fuck down! What the hell? June! June! She's back! June's back! She has like the Sophia outfit on! What the hell? I told you June would come back! I've been saying this shit since 2016! What the fuck was that? What the hell? This looks so weird! What? Yeah, like, okay, I gotta go back and slow this down. I told you this wouldn't be like a redemption arc with June. June's back, baby! Hell yes! With the weight. June's back! I've been telling you for the past 6 goddamn years.
Winners. Here are the nominees for Best Art Direction. Elden Ring.
I've been telling you all this time June was going to come back.
Scorn, and
I have been saying since the fucking beginning that this is what Tekken 8 was going to be about.
Elden Ring.
I was right. I don't give a fuck about Elden Ring. I was right. Ah! Okay, we gotta go back and look at the footage. I have 20 minutes before I have to leave. So I will try to make this quick. Well, not quick, but you know, I will try to like get through this.
Obviously.
Here we go. All right. Game Awards trailer. This is a lot shorter than I was expecting, considering how much it was hyped up. Let's see. Let's take another look at this. So, okay, let's start with, like, the hand here. Because it's like... No, I don't think I can gain anything from this. Because you can see how it has the padding on the back. But... like, initially you might think, oh, it's Asuka's, but this is not Asuka's hand. It's too, like, gritty. You know, I almost feel like it's Jin himself, like Devil Jin, right? Yeah, this is totally Devil Jin. I mean, it could also be, like, Devil Kazuya, but... So anyway, he lost to Kazuya. That's neat. This June. Yeah, like this angle, doesn't this look like Soul Calibur, right? When I saw this outfit, I knew it was obviously June because this is kind of how June's always been presented. But this kind of looks like Sophia and Soul Calibur, right? Maybe I'm crazy. Jeez, look at this outfit with Kazuya, though. It reminds me of, like Diablo, right? I don't know, maybe that's not a good comparison, but like just something about it, it's very gaudy. So now Kazuya is just trying to kill everyone. I guess that Kazuya knows maybe that Azazel is still alive and inside Zafina. So Kazuya is trying to single-handedly like bring Azazel back. But you know that it seems like that one guy from when I was looking at those Reddit posts was right. But yeah, Kazuya like beat Jin and now is just trying to kill everyone, I guess. Man, Paul looks so good. This is such a great outfit for Paul. And then this is a new character, right? This isn't Law. Maybe it is. No, maybe this is Forrest. Do you think this is Forrest? Because it doesn't look like Law. He doesn't have the same facial features as Law, right? Like this is not Law. Law is not this muscular, and like his face isn't like this. This might be Forrest. Oh no, but he did have the Law's Waya. Did you hear it? I don't know. Anyway, this is Jack 7 clearly, and then this King. So this is really weird how they're using weapons too, right? Like Leroy's cane. I had said when Leroy came out, hey, this is probably something that they're testing for Tekken 8, and you can see it here. Like Law's nunchucks, whatever the hell this is with Gigas, these weapons, right? And you can also see this blue flash as well, which might mean something that happened with Law too, right? Yeah, see, it's happening with Law and it happened with Jack, but it's the same thing as Leroy's cane. So I wonder then how that's going to work. Weapons in Tekken, interesting. Yeah. It's really weird, right? And there's some characters, like there's some obvious ones, like, okay, you know, Yoshimitsu has weapons. Elisa has weapons. You can see how those will be implemented. But what about, like, Lily? You know? Lucky Chloe. How would that work for those characters? Would they just not have weapons? And they would do something else? Or, like, even Paul. You know, what does Paul have on him, like, character-wise? But it's clearly a mechanic that they're, like, utilizing in the game. And you know what? This is also, like, look at this. When King gets the wall splat with the forward 2-1 here, it has this slowdown effect, and then you can see these bombs in the background. They explode like in, like, Dead or Alive. What about Eddie? Yeah, that's true. Because Capoeira doesn't use weapons, right? Yeah, that's another thing to consider too. What if you have fighting styles that just don't incorporate weapons? Then what? And also with characters that already use weapons, like again, Yoshimitsu, Elisa, what's gonna happen with them? Are they gonna stay the same and just have something special that they can do, but it's like just their weapon, or what? I mean, Yoshimitsu, because, like, you have so much creative freedom with Yoshimitsu, I can see him having some, like, something magic that he can do. Or something, like, where, like, Soul Edge inside his sword enhances his weapon, and then he does a big attack or something that has, like, more range or something like that. But, like, Elisa? What are you gonna do with Elisa? You're gonna have oh! She can do the rocket punch from the movie! There you go. I figured it out. That would be sick. Yeah, Laws looks the same. Yeah, I mean, these are basic combos, right? Although the wall carry is shorter. You see, like, this combo that Laws is doing is like a, it's similar to a Tekken 7 combo, but there's a lot less wall carry. I guess you also have to keep in mind, though, that whatever this is, he has this move that he cancels into a command dash. There's no tail screw here, but it does the ground bouncing like in Tekken 6, which is neat. And was that it for the gameplay? Oh, there's one more. Yeah, this command dash thing that happens after some of these moves. Really weird. Oh yeah, that was just a high. He just crouched under this and then did wall rising too. I initially thought, because I was getting so excited with the combo, that he just did down forward too and it high crush for some reason, or it had invincibility. No, he just ducked the high. But yeah, that's something new as well. This has like, he does the command dash and then this has some weird special effect. Wait, what did he say? The blood I gave you? Oh, so this was Kazuya then back here. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm stupid. He's talking about because he's his son. And that's it. And then there's June. But I told you, look, he's saying I still can't protect anybody. I told you. I've been saying this for the past 6 years. And I'm so happy that I'm correct. Tekken 8 is going to be Jin's redemption arc, and in order to be able to do that properly, you need to have June back in the picture. Because this is going to be, for Jin, about righting his wrongs, and his mother coming and saying, like... What does she say at the end here? Oh, this is more of like a generic thing. Wait! This is the... We have only seen this in Tekken twice. Once in June's ending in Tekken Tag, and once in Asuka's ending with Tekken 5. This is part of the Kazuma bloodline and Kazuma powers that we don't really know anything about, except that it can fend off the Devil Gene, and it brought Jin back to life once. But here, it looks like that June is getting rid of the Devil Gene from Jin completely. Huh? So Devil Jin's gonna be a separate character? I don't think so. I think Devil Jin is just going to be... Because, like, you see here with the command dash, right? You see how the wings come out here? I think they're just the same character. Was this on block as well? Oh yeah, this was on block. So it gets blocked and then there's a huge amount of plus frames, and then Jin can do like the forward 4 or crouch dash 4 or something. Like he gets an insane amount of plus frames and then he's right in your face and can do a mix up or something. And that seems to be a universal mechanic along with the weapons. So that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, right? Like, I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit worried about some things I'm seeing. But okay, and let me also just specify the reason why I'm a little bit afraid at some of the things I'm seeing is because I have seen the arcade versions of Tekken games, and the arcade versions of Tekken games are dreadful. They are so bad, and they are incorporating a lot of new mechanics, which I think is cool, but at the same time, I feel like they're just not going to be balanced very well off the get-go, and that's why I'm worried. And I mean, even in Tekken 7, you can see examples of this happening in Tekken 7, like with like even the latest mechanic, wall break, that's what they call it. There's some characters with a wall break, like Akuma, for instance, or Claudio, or Yoshimitsu, where it's just broken, and it's not very fun, and then other characters, they just don't get anything off of it, you know? So, like, I like that they're doing different things with the stages. I like that they're trying to do different things with gameplay. I like how they have this whole, like, unique weapon mechanic that they're incorporating. I think that's cool. I mean, Chris, I like playing characters with weapons. I play Yoshimitsu, Elisa, and Kunimitsu. I like Tekken characters with weapons. I think that's cool. But I'm still going to be cautiously optimistic because it is Tekken and it's not being released in arcades first, which is it's always going to be worrying regardless of what they did in Tekken 8, but to me it's even more worrying because they have so many new things that they're doing. And, you know, besides even the weapons, the command dash in this, you still have, like, this thing that Jin does here, right? Where he does this high. You know, looking at it, this almost looks like a power crush, right? But this isn't a power crush. I believe it's a new mechanic, right? Like, it almost looks like a power crush because of the white glow, but with all these particle effects that are on there, I almost feel like it's something different, and maybe it's another mechanic. But you know, I'm just hoping that Mishima Star does his job well. Like, cautiously optimistic. It looks great. It looks really cool. I'm really hoping that this stuff, like, works, but you know, the other thing that I'm a little bit concerned about as well is that it's just been like aggression. Big plus frames, command dashes, big weapon attacks, and you know, like obviously that kind of stuff exists in Tekken normally as well, but they're doing this as universal mechanics, and like balancing that in the way so that you have like these offensive options but still keeping defense as good as it should be is going again makes me a little bit like I want to wait and see what happens. But anyway, looks like it's going to be similar to Kazuya's transformation in Tekken 7. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's what I think too. Wait, that's not going to be on arcade first. Wasn't Tekken 7 on arcade for like a year before it came to consoles? Try 3. I believe it came out on arcades in 2014. And it was broken up until like 2016 or something. It was not very well balanced for a long time. Yeah, is there anything that's going on here, like, movement-wise, that we can gain from anything, or... No, it's just attacking. You know what, too? So before I forget to mention it, like, the way that everything looks, especially this stage for some reason, reminds me a lot of Street Fighter. I don't know if anyone else is getting that from this, but this just to me looks a lot like Street Fighter. Maybe because it's how closed in this is, and because no one's sidestepping. But this looks a lot like Street Fighter to me. Oh, you know what I just noticed as well? Look at the stage, right? Look at how this wall here, you have like kind of a static wall, right? But then it gets to here, and then it caves in a little bit. And then it comes back out. And maybe that's just something with the perspective. But you can see here, like, this stage goes on this way. Like, there's a wall here, and then it goes off this way, and then there's another wall here. So maybe stages aren't going to be symmetrical like they are in Tekken 7, and they're going to be a little bit more varied, which I would be down for. That's something I've wanted in Tekken for a long time. That's why I've said before about Tekken 4 stages. I want them to bring back stuff like Tekken 4 stages where maybe it doesn't necessarily have to have like foam boxes in the middle of the stage or anything, although I still think that's cool, but just something that's not completely symmetrical. But it could also be a case like, remember that Noctis stage was like that and then they just closed it in. So, you know, it might not happen, but I hope that it does, because that would be really cool. I mean, this is obviously just a circle, right? Wait, this is a circle. It's not a square. I just realized that actually matters. And then the reason why that matters is because Tekken 7 doesn't have any circular stages. They're all squares. I think that there was... I'm trying to think of... Because my mind initially went to, oh, the arena stage is a circle, but it's more of like a hexagon, right? Has Tekken really had any circular stages? There must be, right? I must be just not thinking of any. Yeah, I mean, this stage is, like, square, but then it has the explodey things on the walls, so it's still different. Yeah, see, this stage is more of a square, right? But other stages have unique things, like one of them kind of goes out and isn't just a square, one of them's just a circle, and one of them has the explodey bits on the wall. And even if that other stage, you know, it doesn't go out like it looks like, or maybe I'm not looking at it correctly, the arena stage is still clearly a circle, which is different. Which is cool, right? So I'm cautiously optimistic. It looks good. It looks good. I'm hoping that when it comes out, it's not a broken mess. But there's been nothing so far that's made me go, oh, this looks bad. This looks really dumb. You know, and you know the other thing? They haven't shown off Rage. If they were going to show off Rage, they would show it off in this trailer. There was no Rage that was shown. There was no Rage Drive, no Rage Arts, because you know that they would have done Rage Arts for the Cinemax Super in this. No Red Glow, nothing. No Rage. If there's no Rage in Tekken 8, I am going to be so happy. That's my biggest wish, is that Rage as a mechanic is just gone, and the fact that they didn't show it off at all, I'm shocked, but I'm so happy. There's not a single thing in here that makes me go, like I was saying, like, oh, I wish that wasn't there, or this looks like shit. Like, this looks good. You know, really the only things I'm, like, worried about, if anything, is just the balancing, but that, again, more comes from the fact that it's not being released on arcades first. But yeah, this looks good. I'm looking forward to whatever they show off next, which will probably be at the Tekken World Tour. Cool. Very, very cool. I'm excited. Law looks even more like Bruce Lee in this game. Here's my thought. I only have like 5 minutes before I have to go. Yeah, the game overall looks solid, thank goodness. Yeah, like it's different. And to be honest with you, does it kind of look like a little bit off from normal Tekken? It does, but it's still Tekken, you know? It just has some new, a lot of new things in it, which is cool. Matt, can you imagine, too, that Soul Calibur 7 is going to look better than this? Can you imagine Soul Calibur 7 with, like, Maxi looking like this? That would be so sick. Oh, I mean, it's not even hard to imagine either, because he really does look like Maxi in this image. Oh, man, Soul Calibur 7 is going to be fucking amazing. Oh. Soul Calibur 6 looks better than Tekken 7. I agree. So then imagine that Soul Calibur 7 looks better than Tekken 8, and Tekken 8 looks like this. Oh. Anyway, I think this is forced. I don't think this is Law. Like, it's just a guess, but Law's buff, right? But he's not, like, this buff. And Law is also broke as fuck. So how did he get, like, the multiple silver belts and all of this? And also his facial structure is just completely different. I think that this is forced. I don't think this is Law. But we'll see. I don't know. It's hard to tell from 5 seconds, but like if you look at Paul, you can tell this is Paul. This is his face, right? It has the same shape and everything. This is not Law's face, wherever the image is. This is not Law's face. This looks different. It's completely different. But, you know, it could also just be a reimagining of Law. It'd just be weird if they did it so late, but it could be. We better get a Soul Calibur 7. We will get a Soul Calibur 7. 100%. I think Soul Calibur 7 is going to be announced next year. Maybe the year after if Tekken 8 comes out in like 2024, but I don't see it coming out in 2024. I still think it's going to be 2023. Anyway, perfect timing. I have to go to work. Martial Law's complexion is a bit darker. Is it? I don't know. It could be a lighting thing. I'm not sure. I mean, they look similar to me, but yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for stopping by. I will be back. I don't know when. I'm not working Wednesday though, so I'll definitely be streaming Wednesday, but before then, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna fuck off. I gotta run. See ya. Bye-bye.